What's up, YouTube? I'm Josh Newland. This is the eighth and final episode of my off-season series. In this one, I'll be showing you guys a full session with a couple of my college teammates now that I'm back here at school, and also answering a question of if you should go D3 and play more or go to a bigger school where you might not get as much playing time up front. So first of all, I'm sorry I haven't been consistent uploading videos. This is something I try my best through. Most of the time I've had a channel, I've been consistent, but when things come up, it's lower on the list priorities. Just things have been popping up here with RA stuff, moving in, then I gotta move apartments in the next few days and stuff. So I'm figuring out a routine. We'll get back to a consistent upload schedule for you guys. But like I said, this is the last episode of the off season because next week we start team practices again, and that's preseason. So in this one, just going to show you guys a training session I did a couple days ago with two of my teammates. Some partner drills and also some trio drills. So I'm back here at school again and moved in on Monday, and our classes start Monday. And on Wednesday, I'll be uploading a video, just like an update, explaining like the rules, what's going on in the semester, how our season is going to work. Just give you guys kind of an update. Hopefully I'll be moved into my other apartment by then as well. So a similar video to the one that I did early last fall. Also be sure to stay till the end. I'll put a timestamp up for the question I'm answering and just kind of addressing and talking about the topic of should you choose a smaller school and get more playing time as a freshman, sophomore, or go to a bigger school and have that chance of not really getting to play until you're a junior or senior. So with that out of the way, we'll just jump right into the training session. Oh! Oh! That's not bad, not bad. I feel like it's best when you do it yourself instead of someone else hitting it for you. Oh my. Oh. Alright, so I hope you guys enjoyed that session, those drills we did. It was good to get to train with some of my teammates again after being about 2 months or so, and over the break pretty much all just by myself. As for the question, thank you for the question, Alejandro. I answered it and replied, but it's also something I just want to talk to because I feel like a lot of people should know this, and a lot of people this is like a big factor to them in choosing what school to go to. You know, I have teammates and quite a few guys that end up at D3s and AIs, smaller schools, because for a variety of reasons, and one of them is this exact reason. They just want to play as much as they can. And going D1, it's a lot harder to play your freshman and sophomore year. For me, D3, about halfway through my freshman season, I starting, and before that I was still playing probably at least like 30 minutes a game. And this isn't a question I can just give you like a blanket answer for, like, oh yeah, you should always go D3 and play as much as you can, or always go D1. And I made a video about how to choose between schools, and I explained factors like this. So if you want to check it out, link is up there. Now, I would say if your goal and your main motivation of playing college soccer is you want to play pro eventually, I would recommend go D1. Of course, if there's other factors and you can't afford it, and there's a lot of other factors that are deterring you from going D1, then I wouldn't tell you go D1. But if this is like the last factor it comes down to, they're all even except for this pretty much, and you want to go pro, I'd say go D1. You're going to have better coaching, better teammates, better opposition, better competition. You'll have better facilities and stuff. And yeah, you want to play as much as you can, but if your main goal is just to be the best player you can be and go pro, you need to be playing against and training with the best players you can. And same thing, if you want to go pro, you're going to have to prove yourself and stand out and beat the best. And if you want to play at a D1 school, you got to beat the best players out for their spots. Now, if your main thing is, I want to play college soccer, pro would be going cool, but I just really want to play college soccer and get a great college experience. I mean, I'm not saying you can't get a great college experience going D1, tons of people do, but you just want to be really involved with your school and know a lot of people and play a lot, get tons of playing time, and that's your main concern. It's not necessarily being the very best player out there or playing against and competing with the best players out there, and I would probably say go D3. Again, there's tons of other options, and this isn't just D3 versus D1, but just in general, bigger, higher division schools or better schools versus smaller, lower division schools. And you still get good competition. You're going to be playing against skilled guys. Your teammates hopefully will be good competition for you as well, and it will be a challenge. But it's not like D1 college sports where if you start as a freshman and you're at a D3 or an AI or a small D2 or something that you're like an insane player necessarily. And like I've said, there's tons of other factors than just playing time, and there are tons of D3 players that really want to go pro. There are lots of D1 players that don't really care about going pro. So I'm not trying to put a blanket statement out there. It's just something to think about. And hopefully that's a bit better explanation than I just replied in the comments. Thank you all for watching, for your support. We're almost at 1,000 subs. I'll be getting more consistent. I'll figure out a routine and a schedule. If you have any questions for me about college soccer, training, this session specific, leave it down in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this, please also leave a like. Post weekly content just like this video, so if you're new here, I'd really appreciate it if you subscribed. But thank you all again for all the support, and I'll see you on Wednesday.